Hi and welcome. In this video, we will learn what is dynamic data masking in SQL Server and how do we do it. This is a security feature introduced in SQL Server 2016 which limits the access of unauthorized users to sensitive data. Suppose if we have an application developer who is working on the production data, will be having access to all the data. So we want to limit that access to that user. Or suppose if you have a bank account or a credit card and you called customer service support, even they have your data. So we want to hide or mask your card details or your date of birth or first name, last name or mobile number so that only the authorized person will have access to your data. So we can achieve this using dynamic data masking. This feature doesn't require any coding effect from the application side, or even we are not going to encrypt anything here, and no changes to the actual data has been done here. Only we are doing a masking. Here we have total four main types of masking functions. We will discuss one by one in detail along with the demo. Here you can see the actual data and the masked data. Here you can see the first name, date of birth, card number, email ID and mobile number. So these fields has been masked. I'm going to show you a demo on how to achieve this dynamic data masking using four dynamic functions. Here in date of birth field we have used default function. Card number field we have used partial or custom function, and here we have used email function, and in mobile number field we have used random function. Let's see each function in detail. First, going with default function, we are going to do full masking according to the data type of the designated fields. For suppose if your data type is int or string, if it is string it will be masked with xx characters, and if it is a numeric number it will be replaced by zeros, and if it is date you will see a default date, and for binary a single byte of ASCII value 0 is used. This is a command. For a tsql script you can use alter table statement and alter column, mention the column name and data type masked with function equal to default. Instead of this data type you can also use add masked with function. If you use the data type here you can alter the data type along with the alter table statement. If you don't want to alter your data type of the column date of birth, you can just add masked function. Okay, you can choose the script as per your convenience. Let's jump into this SMS for the demo. Here I have a SQL Server instance and I have a table in the employee database, and table is customer. Select star from customer. So here I have some sensitive information of the customer like his date of birth, card number, email ID and mobile number. So my requirement is when an end user has connected to this application and when he is searching with this customer ID, these details like card number, email, mobile number or his date of birth has to be masked. He should not be able to view the customer information, which is a sensitive information. First let us use this default function. So I'm altering this table, alter table customer and alter column dob, add masked with function default. Once I execute this statement, this date of birth column will be replaced with the default date like 1990 1900 0101. Let me execute. It has been executed successfully. Now when I execute this statement, select star from customer, I can still see the date of birth as without masking. So why is this happen? Because I am the administrator, I have all the privileges. So first I need to create a user and give the read permission to this table or database. So I have already created one user with name mask underscore test. So for this user I have given SQL Server authentication, and I have given access to the database employee, and you can see only data reader permission has been given. It means the user can read the data inside this database. Okay, now let me connect the server with this username and try to execute the table. SQL authentication mask underscore test, enter the password and connect. The user is connected, and I am taking the new query mark underscore test. Here I already have it. Okay, now when I fetch the results from this table, see the results, the date of birth columns are masked with the default values. In this way we can use the default function to any column of this table, and default values will be applied according to the data type of the column. Next we'll see email function. This exposes the first letter of an email address and the constant suffix .com in the form of an email address. So when you apply this function to the email column, the first letter of the email with the suffix .com will be exposed, and all the characters are masked. So you can apply this email function to hide your email address. And the command or a T-SQL script is alter table customer, alter column name, give the data type or replace this data type with the add and mask with function email. Let's see a demo. Here I am using email function to mask the emails. Completed. Now try to execute the results from the mask underscore test user. You can see the email has been masked with the email function. Only the first letter is exposed and with the suffix .com. You can see the original results here. These are the original results and these are the masked results. Okay, let's see the third function, which is partial function or custom function. We can define our own mask for the specified field by exposing the first and last letter, and adds a custom padding string in the middle in the form of prefix, padding and suffix. So here it is our wish to hide or expose the number of characters in the string. This is a T-SQL script. Here you will use the alter table command and alter column masked with function. If you see, 2 is the prefix, 4 is the suffix, and the padding is this one. I am using xxx and x. You can use any characters because this is a string. So for example, this is my card number. I want to hide from 4 to 4. It means I want to expose 50, the first 2 characters, which is the prefix one, and I want to expose last 4 digits of the card, which is suffix, and I will mask the remaining digits with xxx like this, exposing first 2 characters and last 4 characters and masking the other characters. And if the original value is too short to complete the entire mask, part of the prefix or suffix won't be exposed. Suppose you have a small value in the row, like you have a king name in the row, then there is no sufficient prefix or suffix to hide the characters. So in this case, the entire string will be masked. Okay, let's see a demo. Here I'm using this partial function for the card number. Okay, I'm exposing first two digits and last four digits. The card number, let's execute from the end user. You can see the card number is masked, exposed only first two digits and last four digits. Remaining characters are masked. Okay, so in this way we can hide our custom characters of the data. Next we'll see the fourth function, which is random function. This function can be applied to only numeric data types by replacing the original value with a random value within the specified range. Suppose here in our example, in our table, I don't want to expose entire mobile number. I want to replace this mobile number with some random characters. So what I'll do, I'll use this random function, and so I'm replacing the mobile number with these random characters. So random characters range from 111 to 999. So when I execute this statement, let's execute. Now see here, the mobile number fields will be replaced with the random numbers that are ranging between 111 to 999. See, I got some random numbers within that range. So if you again execute the statement, the values will differ because every time it will display the random results. Now it is 760, 76, 748, 673. So like this, some random numbers between 111 and 999. You can use any numbers, 11 or 99. And when you execute this and go to this user, and now see, it will be replaced with the random numbers that are ranging between 11 and 99. So it's your wish, you can choose the range of numbers that are used to hide the original values. Okay, so this is the t-SQL statement where you can use for masking the original values. And these are the four main types that are used. We also have another function, that is datetime. This function can only be used with the following data types like datetime, datetime2, date, time and all. Okay, so it helps in masking the portion of the date or time. For suppose you want to mask only the year or month or day or hours, minutes or seconds, you can use this function. And the statement, t-SQL statement will be alter table, it's the same, alter table, table name, alter column, column name, masked with function, date time. And you need to, if you want to mask the month, you have to use m in double quotes. And please note, this function is available from SQL Server 2022 only. This is not available in earlier versions like 2017, 19, 16, 14. Since I don't have the SQL Server 22 installed in my machine, I cannot show this demo to you. Okay, this is all about how you mask the data of your table. Let's see few t-SQL commands. So here I have four t-SQL scripts. First one is how to view the masking function of a column in a table, and how to remove mask for the existing column, and how to grant access to view the masked rows, and how to revoke access to view the masked rows. So let me show you. So when I execute the script, I get the results. Like in this customer table, I have used total 3 masking functions. There is one more, I have already deleted it using this statement drop masked mobile number. So that's why it's not displaying here. And in the table staff, I have used another 4 functions. So in this way, you will be able to view the table name, column name, and the masking function that is being used to mask the rows. To grant access to view the masked rows for the end user, you have to use this grant unmask to mask underscore test. Now go and check. Now the end user is able to view all the rows that are being masked. And to revoke the permission, you have to use this revoke statement. Now when I execute the statement, the customer is unable to view the masked rows because the access has been revoked. Coming to advantages and disadvantages. Advantages we have already seen. It prevents unauthorized access to the users and it is very easy to configure as it doesn't involve any no programming or no encryption, nothing. Only simple SQL codes. And here we have full masking and partial masking. We have seen 4 different functions for partial masking and also for full masking. And coming to disadvantages, we can say that this dynamic masking data masking is not a complete solution. See, let me show you one example. So here in my database, I have one table where I have employee salary information. This is employee IDs and employee salaries here. I have already masked salary column here. That is why it is displaying zeros. But when you see the actual table, actual table results, you can see here there is a salary information. So the end user is unable to view the salary column because the salary column is masked, but he can use where condition and filter the data and he can get the results where salary is greater than 50,000. Using this, he will get the employees information whose salary is more than 50,000. Similarly, he can use any where condition and he can get salary information. So these 2 employees are having salary greater than 1,50,000. So by this, he can get the required information using trial and error method, even though the row or column has been masked. And there are also other limitations. And here we are not encrypting any data, we are just doing masking. So coming to limitations, so these are the limitations. This rule cannot be defined for the following column types. That could be encrypted columns, file stream, column set. And I have taken this reference from the Microsoft website. I will share this link in the description, and also you can find all the SQL codes that are used in this video in the video description. Okay. I hope you have understood the concept and also the demo. We will meet in our next video. If you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of the upcoming videos. That's all in this video. Thanks for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe for more videos.